What's up, guys? NBA talk. Raptors versus the Cavaliers. Game 3 in Cleveland. Cavaliers has been building momentum, confidence. I said this in Game 1. They are building confidence. They're seeing a team. We can beat them. We could dominate them. That's even worse. I said that's going to be problematic for the Toronto Raptors. They're down 2. It's 0-2 for the Toronto Raptors coming into this game. The first half was just a beat down. Basically, like, you have the Cavaliers playing defense. The Cavaliers we're talking about playing defense on you. Top 5 offense. Top 5 defense. And once again, the prophecy has come true. When LeBron James shows up to Toronto, they shrivel up. They panic. Well, not necessarily panic. It's just that they can't get through the wall. They can't break through the wall that is LeBron James. And the worst part is that he had help. Big time help. Cavaliers win this game 105-103. Another nail in the coffin. Like, this series is over too. Another series. Like, we're pretty much going to get the Eastern Conference. Boston Celtics versus the Cavaliers, which everybody figured that was going to happen this year. From the beginning of the season, everybody has thought of Boston Celtics when they acquired Gordon Hayward and Kyrie Irving. It was going to be Boston Celtics versus the Cleveland Cavaliers in the Eastern Conference Finals. And it looks like it's going to happen. It's going to happen, man. Toronto did fight back. They fought to the end. They did not let up. At times, their defense really kicked in for them, and they could have definitely took over this game. But then, in the end, LeBron James said, "Nah." In the end, he said, "Nope. You're not getting anything. Not for me. You're gonna get this work again." And there's nothing really else to talk about. Like, Kyle Lowry did it again. Well, not Kyle Lowry. DeRozan. DeRozan did it. Not Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry showed up. Kyle Lowry showed up. DeRozan shriveled up. Serge Ibaka was sent to the bench. That was the funny thing about this, because he was crap this series, and I'm not surprised anymore. Like, I'd rather much Siakam go in that lineup. I'd rather much have Siakam be in the starting lineup than have a switch up with Fred VanVleet. He played good defensively, and he didn't really turn the ball over that much, but on the offensive end, it was not good for him. Valanciunas was not good at all. OG, he played nice. He played incredible. Well, for his standards, he played incredible. But overall, as a loss is the loss. You turn the ball over more times than you have an assist. This series is over, man. I was hoping that the Toronto Raptors to win the series. I really wanted them to win this series, but done deal. I wanted them to break the wall. Get over the hump. Beat the team that has been beating you down for years. Stop this team. Now you're down 3-0, and you're going to play this team again, I think, on Monday. on the road. You had home field advantage. Number one spot. I said it before. They needed the number one spot in order to go up against teams like the Cavaliers because they played awesome in home. They lose both of their home games. And now they lost a road game. And everybody's going to be talking about them on Monday. You know how many people are going to be trashing this team? Sorry to the Toronto Raptors fans. I know I have a lot of them here. I'm just saying how it is. Like, this would have been your NBA Finals. This is your definite NBA Finals, but LeBron James, 38 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals. He played awesome. Kevin Love, once again, they're doing what they needed for him to do. Like, have him play his style, and it worked. He was plus 20 on the court. The best player on the freaking court was Kevin Love, according to the stats. 21 points, 16 rebounds. George Hill back into the lineup, 12 points. Kyle Korver, 18 points. 11 points from Jeff Green. 48% for the field. 36% for the three-point range, 36 rebounds, 18 assists, 10 turnovers. Toronto Raptors, they have 14 assists and 17 turnovers. More turnovers than assists. They shot 46% from the field, which is that's pretty good. And they shot the 3-ball better than the Cavaliers. Picked up 41 rebounds. DeMar DeRozan, 33 out of 12 from the field, 8 points. 8 points tonight. 3 turnovers. Negative 23 on the court. He was the worst player on the court, according to the stats. Kyle Lowry, at least he did not shrivel up. He was the guy for years being the guy who shrivels up, but he did not shrivel up today. 27 points, 7 assists, 3 rebounds, 9 for 13 from the field, 4 for 8 from the three-point range. Very efficient. And of course, he was making mistakes. He was turning the ball over a lot. 5 turnovers. But he did more than most of these guys in this roster. Fred VanVleet in 33 minutes, 8 points, 2 assists, plus 14. He was the best on the court for the Raptors according to stats. But I don't want to really talk about the stats that much. Valanciunas, 10 points, 11 rebounds, 18 points from OG. Like, he played better than normal. Serge Ibaka, 28 minutes, 11 points, 8 rebounds, 4 block shots, 13 points from CJ Miles, and that is pretty much it to say. This series is over. Because I don't understand. I don't know how they're gonna come back from this. Like the momentum has changed. I'm gonna say it again. Ever since Game 1, I felt like they're gaining confidence. They know that they can beat this team. Like, oh, they see blood. You're wounded. We could get you down. We could take you out. It's happening now. Indiana Pacers was supposed to be a weaker team than the Cavaliers, but they proved to be a more better, deep, team-based team, and they brought them to 7 games. You're the #1 team. The #1 freaking team. You're best on offense and defense. And you could pass the ball better than the Cavaliers could. And this was a team coming into the series trying to figure out who they are. And now they're slowly trying to figure that out, and they're doing it. So that's it. They will face each other on Monday on the road, well, at Cleveland. And that'll be pretty much the wrap-up. Because I smell sweep. Well, I see a sweep coming. I see the brooms coming. They're going to wipe this plague. They're going to... Peace.